Yo, yo, what's Bobino, what's Bobino? Zeke Black is in the building. He's fresh off of TMZ in the Shade Room. Arkansas rapper Bankroll Freddie has got himself caught up in a 61 count indictment in Arkansas. Allegedly, he was it's marijuana and something called cocaine that was being distributed. State of hip hop right now is crazy. MCs is passing away. Um, Again, this isn't a hip hop issue. This is a block issue. The streets. We can say many things. Why don't dudes leave the street? Why don't they find whatever the case may be? But it's a dirty game. You know what I'm saying? The streets is the streets, man. And some dudes, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just like getting lawsuit money. Some dudes that take the 10,000, yo, dice was popping. Some dudes that take the 10,000 and buy a car. And some dudes that take the 10,000 and refurnish their crib. And then some dudes that take the 10,000 and go to the scales. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know his situation. I don't know how far or deep he's in the indictment. Definitely low life. You know what I'm saying? But just letting you know, check it out. Just in Arkansas rapper Bankroll Freddie. I really don't follow those guys, but me being in St. Louis, I hear a lot of their music, and I've rolled through the state of Arkansas. Actually been to Robert E. Lee Wilson, Arkansas, coming from Tennessee last year for my birthday. So I've been in the state of Arkansas. I wanted to go to Memphis, but I wasn't able to go to Memphis. But where I was at in Tennessee was like 15 minutes from Memphis, Arkansas. Or Memphis, I think Tennessee, whatever state that is. Wherever state, I think Memphis is in Tennessee, if I'm right. But Arkansas is right there. I guess he got Bankroll Freddie has caught a case in the great state of Arkansas. I've been, like I said, me and wifey, shout out to wifey, Southern Belle. We've been through Arkansas, coming from Condover, Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? This is Midwest thing, but I'd probably say that they just legalized marijuana for recreational use in the great state of Missouri. So, as crazy as this sounds, had the great rapper Bankroll Freddie waited 6 months down the line, he may not have the marijuana charges because they just legalized marijuana in this state. Now, if they legalized marijuana in the great good old state of Arkansas, he might be able to get around that, but most conspiracies wind up having something called violence in it, and hopefully these guys don't have a shooting, a homicide, or robbery, or somebody getting tied up. So for all your hip hop heads that follows the rapper Bankroll Freddie, the $1 million rapper out of Arkansas, he has got caught up in a 61 count indictment. Check out the Shade Room or TMZ for more information on that. Like I said, these young rappers, the Takeoff assassination, and all that's going on with these young guys that's still connected with the streets. So these are the consequences of the streets. I'm pretty sure at the level of hustling that God forbid he was in, he understands that there's consequences that come with this. And sometimes the consequences that come with this is gonna sit you down for a couple of good summers. So by you being in the game and things of that nature, though there are deadly consequences. And with those consequences, it's called the federal indictments. Depends on how far you play. Shout out to the guards that came from Unstricted Mentality. Shout out to my man P for Unstricted Mentality. I just seen it fresh off the bed. You know what I'm saying? It's fresh off of the press, coming out of the Shade Room. From TMZ, Bankroll Freddie has got himself caught up in a 61 count indictment, federal indictment from the great state of Arkansas. You know what I'm saying? You have many great states, but needless to say to be needless, in the great state of Missouri, they did pass recreational use for some marijuana, so it's legal to smoke marijuana in the great state of Missouri. You can get caught with pounds and pounds of some good old weed in the great state. And to my knowledge, and to my dirty ears to the street, with wax all, got the wax in your ear. Yeah, yes. With the wax in your ear, I hear that they grow a lot of marijuana in the great state of Arkansas. You know what I'm saying? Some of the greatest southern states, Midwest southern states of the great state of Arkansas. So we have to keep this in mind that yes, somebody is telling probably a bunch of individuals that don't want to do the rest of their life in jail, or just like 6ix9ine, I can't do 2 summers. So I'd rather cooperate on my friends. I tell you, it's a different vibe out here in this Midwest. There's probably more information that come out, but Bankroll Freddie, they're sitting him down. He's going to sit down for a couple of good summers. Hopefully not with a good lawyer, but the feds play a dirty, intelligent game. The federal government plays with something called intelligence. They play with wiretaps, phone calls, phones, and most of the time, because at the level, we don't know what level this man was on in the indictment, but that's a high pay grade. I'm gonna be honest with you. We always say, why are people in the streets for? Because some dudes is making large amounts of money in certain regions. They're making more money than their rap money. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, if I could make $100,000 a day, why not? You know what I'm saying? See, it's a lot of you guys have never aren't listening to how I'm saying it, because it's unbelievable to y'all. But you had some guys in the 80s in New York City that didn't have to leave New York City that made $1 million a day. Yeah, money, right? Yeah, he gotta need a lawyer. And the way the feds play is they like to sit you down. Depends on that point scale to 15 to 20 years. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely a sit-down game. Valence Wallace in the building. Bankroll Freddie has decided to step his money game up. If the rap career don't work, I need some federal charges. You know what I'm saying? That's how it goes. If I can't do a show, I'm going to get caught up in something crazy. God forbid he doesn't get jammed up, as sad as it is. But Bankroll Freddie is caught up. He done got jammed up. In the words of Akon, locked up. You know what I'm saying? Now, now we should not attack. Yo, he's a rapper. He's making money. He got $1 million chains. Why would he want to be in the streets for? Obviously to make some money. You know what I'm saying? But in this day and age of violence and gunplay, you know what I'm saying? It's a dirty game. So some of you guys that are really his fans, true advocates of Bankroll Freddie, we need you guys to stream his music. Get the streaming on. Don't sit around and make hateful videos of saying how he's dumb and he's all the money in the world, what you would have did. Let's help him out while he's doing the bid. You know what I'm saying? Bankroll Freddie has just got jammed up by the federal government, and they're from the great state of Arkansas. You know what I'm saying? Now, have I been to the great state of Arkansas? Yes. Y'all could Google this. I stopped at the Southern Cuisine. Mr. White's in the building, 050 The Movement. I stopped at a Southern Cuisine in the great state of Arkansas, the small cotton town, one of the biggest, they call it the Delta of Arkansas. And actually, it had one of the biggest plantations in that region. Robert E. Lee Wilson, the small southern town. Me and wifey, we ate some southern chicken. It was good too, but a Long Island iced tea. They didn't know the Long Island iced tea, so we told them they had to Google it. Shout out to the good people. Definitely shout out to Mr. White. Shout out to the good people from Wilson. Robert E. Lee Wilson, great state of Arkansas. Now, what I'm gonna say is, I just hope that he ain't on no wiretaps. He ain't saying nothing stupid and dumb. I definitely hope he ain't attached to the New York Bloods shit. Because every time you snatch a nigga out the South, now he got some attachment to the New York Bloods, allegedly. I don't know why, but for some weird reason, there's some type of GKB in there, or sex, money, murder, or some crazy shit. We just hope that there's not no attachment to a nigga spinning the yard at Attica Yard, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? You have to use allegedly the allegations. You know what I'm saying? Definitely free MK. You got to say free MK. We do this for the people. Free MK. We do this for the people, man. We're doing our due diligence. I just do. The righteous for the righteous. For all you Bankroll Freddie fans, instead of you going to videos and how stupid and dumb he is, he has $1 million chain on his neck. Why would he, allegedly, why would he want to be a rapper? Why would he want to be a weed dealer and sell cocaine? You know what I'm saying? So, he don't care. I don't care. He raps about this shit all day, so maybe he wasn't lying. You know, so a lot of these rappers lie in these lyrics. Allegedly, he might have been telling the motherfucking truth. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Some of this shit be real life shit. If we take the hate, the personal black hate out the shit, this is some of the shit the niggas be talking about, man. You know what I'm saying? They get caught in these 61 count indictments. Now, I don't know the specifics. I gotta do your due diligence, but it's been said that a man from the great state of Arkansas, Bankroll Freddie, has been locked up. Like I said, hopefully he's not part of the, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully there's no New York blood set connected with this. You know what I'm saying? There's no Millers or no Gorilla Stones or Mac Bullet Brims, you know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? They got another in him. 10 years to tear me up. You heard, Mr. White? That should have had me, that should have break me out. I'll break down, start crying, man. They start talking that dime, that 15 years, that 20 years. I'm not trying to be the Mr. Exclusive on this one. I just think for all you Bankroll Freddie fans that's in some of the dingiest sections of YouTube, I want to throw it out there, and then you guys could spew the hate and say how stupid and dumb he is. And then some people might even bring up some allegations that he was telling when he was 4 years old. So, I definitely don't have another one in me. Whew, definitely don't. So with that being said, doing my due diligence to my constituents and my people. Shout out to Mr. White Bills from West Harlem, Boogie Down Bronx side. You know what I'm saying? We're just doing our due diligence. He actually making a video today. I'm doing the video. Bankroll Freddie has got jammed up by the FBI. Definitely shout out to East Harlem. Definitely shout out to the East Side, New York. Shout out to Chi-Town, Angel. May God bless your grandson who passed away. God bless Angel Dickinson. Let's throw some angels up, man. Definitely God bless her grandson. To my people in Chi-Town. Yo, I'm gonna tell you how dope the game is before I go. Definitely Clout. That's my guy Chuck. He has 83,000 subs on YouTube, his YouTube channel. A lot of y'all might know Definitely Cloud Chaser from Clubhouse. He actually gave me a playlist on his channel. There's a Zeke Black playlist on Definitely Cloud Chaser's channel. I appreciate that, Chuck. That's real. We made a lot of videos, and we both assumed that when he got the mention from Troy Reed, that he may have seen some of the videos, plus other videos he did without me on the Alpo situation, and he was doing his due diligence. So definitely shout out to Troy Reed with the Alpo book, and my man Definitely Cloud Chaser, my man Chuck. So for all you guys that may not have been over there, you might know him from Clubhouse. He also has a YouTube channel. He has over 83,000 subs, and I'm actually been on his playlist for the last 2 years. That's dope. That is dope, man. He's back in action. He's making these videos. And Chuck's from Chicago, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate that we built a good friendship, a good bond. He has 8 personal videos with me, and he got some Alpo videos as well. So I'm also on Spotify on Definitely Cloud Chaser. Go check it out. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Definitely feed the wolves. We're feeding the wolves with knowledge, born and understanding. Definitely peace to the God, Saladin, one of the first bloods in New York State, according to Roski's records, the Mount Vernon Bloods. You know what I'm saying? That's my man. Now shout out to my man Saladin, Smitty Blow Dollars, you know, the 050 trying to bring movement, Hassan, everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's all love, man. With that being said, appreciate y'all. And definitely feed, what do you call himself? Cannon. Feed the cannon, or feed something, feed the streets. Definitely shout out to Feed the Streets, you heard? Cannon 050, you know what I'm saying? We see you, you heard? That being said, peace.